Chapter 19. It's wise to be patient. It's better to be poor and live right than to be a stupid liar. Willingness and stupidity don't go well together. If you are too eager, you will miss the Lord. You are ruined by our own stupidity, though we blame the Lord. The rich have many friends, the poor have none. Dishonest witnesses and liars won't escape punishment. Everyone tries to be friends of those who can help them. If you are poor, your own relatives reject you, and your friends are worse. When you really need them, they are not there. Do yourself a favor by having good sense. You will be glad you did. Dishonest witnesses and liars will be destroyed. It isn't right for a fool to live in luxury or for a slave to rule in place of a king. It's wise to be patient and show what you are like by forgiving others. An angry king roars like a lion, but when a king is pleased, it's like dew on the crops. A foolish son brings disgrace to his father. A nagging wife goes on and on like the drip, drip, drip of the rain. You may inherit all you own from your parents, but a sensible wife is a gift from the Lord. If you are lazy and sleep your time away, you will starve. Obey the Lord's teachings and you will live. Disobey and you will die. Caring for the poor is lending to the Lord, and you will be well repaid. Correct your children before it's too late. If you don't punish them, you are destroying them. People with bad tempers are always in trouble, and they need help over and over again. Pay attention to advice and accept correction so you can live sensibly. We may make a lot of plans, but the Lord will do what He has decided. What matters most is loyalty. It's better to be poor than to be a liar. Showing respect to the Lord brings true life. If you do it, you can relax without fear of danger. Some people are too lazy to lift a hand to feed themselves. Stupid fools learn good sense by seeing others punished. A sensible person learns by being corrected. Children who bring disgrace rob their father and chase their mother away. If you stop learning, you will forget what you already know. A lying witness makes fun of the court system, and criminals think crime is really delicious. Every stupid fool is just waiting to be punished. Chapter 20. Words of wisdom are better than gold. It isn't clever to get drunk. Drinking makes a fool of you and leads to fights. An angry ruler is like a roaring lion. Make either one angry and you are dead. It makes you look good when you avoid a fight. Only fools love to quarrel. If you are too lazy to plow, don't expect a harvest. Someone's thoughts may be as deep as the ocean, but if you are clever, you will discover them. There are many who say, "You can trust me," but can they be trusted? Good people live right, and God blesses the children who follow their example. When rulers decide cases, they weigh the evidence. Can any of us really say, "My thoughts are pure and my sins are gone"? Two things the Lord hates are dishonest scales and dishonest measures. The good or bad that children do shows what they are like. Hearing and seeing are gifts from the Lord. If you sleep all the time, you will starve. If you get up and work, you will have enough food. Everyone likes to boast about getting a bargain. Sensible words are better than gold or jewels. You deserve to lose your coat if you loan it to someone to guarantee payment for the debt of a stranger. The food you get by cheating may taste delicious, but it turns to gravel. Be sure you have sound advice before making plans or starting a war. Stay away from gossips. They tell everything. Children who curse their parents will go to the land of darkness long before their time. Getting rich quick may turn out to be a curse. Don't try to get even. Trust the Lord and He will help you. The Lord hates dishonest scales and dishonest ways, so don't cheat. How can we know what will happen to us when the Lord alone decides? Don't fall into the trap of making promises to God before you think. A wise ruler severely punishes every criminal. Our inner thoughts are a lamp from the Lord, and they search our hearts. Rulers are protected by God's mercy and loyalty, but they must be merciful for their kingdom to last. Young people take pride in their strength, but the gray hairs of wisdom are even more beautiful. A severe beating can knock all of the evil out of you. Chapter 21. The Lord is in charge. The Lord controls rulers just as He determines the course of rivers. We may think we are doing the right thing, but the Lord always knows what is in our hearts. Doing what is right and fair pleases the Lord more than an offering. Evil people are proud and arrogant, but sin is the only crop they produce. If you plan and work hard, you will have plenty. If you get in a hurry, you will end up poor. Cheating to get rich is a foolish dream and no less than suicide. You destroy yourself by being cruel and violent and refusing to live right. All crooks are liars, but anyone who is innocent will do right. It's better to stay outside on the roof of your house than to live inside with a nagging wife. Evil people want to do wrong even to their friends. An ignorant fool learns by seeing others punished. A sensible person learns by being instructed. God is always fair. He knows what the wicked do and will punish them. If you want to help the poor, don't expect to be heard when you cry out for help. A secret bribe will save you from someone's fierce anger. When justice is done, good citizens are glad and crooks are terrified. If you stop using good sense, you will find yourself in the grave. Heavy drinkers and others who live only for pleasure will lose all they have. God's people will escape, but all who are wicked will pay the price. It's better out in the desert than at home with a nagging, complaining wife. Be sensible and store up precious treasures. Don't waste them like a fool. If you try to be kind and good, you will be blessed with life and goodness and honor. One wise person can defeat a city full of soldiers and capture their fortress. Watching what you say can save you a lot of trouble. If you are proud and conceited, everyone will say you are a snob. If you want too much and are too lazy to work, it could be fatal. But people who obey God are always generous. The Lord despises the offerings of wicked people with evil motives. If you tell lies in court, you are done for. Only a reliable witness can do the job. Wicked people bluff their way, but God's people think before they take a step. No matter how much you know or what plans you make, you can't defeat the Lord. Even if your army has horses ready for battle, the Lord will always win. Chapter 22. The value of a good reputation. A good reputation and respect are worth much more than silver and gold. The rich and the poor are all created by the Lord. When you see trouble coming, don't be stupid and walk right into it. Be clever and hide. Respect and serve the Lord. Your reward will be wealth, a long life and honor. Crooks walk down a road full of thorny traps. Stay away from there. Teach your children right from wrong, and when they are grown, they will still do right. The poor are ruled by the rich, and those who borrow are slaves of money lenders. Troublemakers get in trouble, and their terrible anger will get them nowhere. The Lord blesses everyone who freely gives food to the poor. Arguments and fights will come to an end. if you chase away those who insult others. The king is the friend of all who are sincere and speak with kindness. The Lord watches over everyone who shows good sense, but he frustrates the plans of deceitful liars. Don't be so lazy that you say, "If I go to work, a lion will eat me." The words of a bad woman are like a deep pit. If you make the Lord angry, you will fall right in. All children are foolish, but firm correction will make them change. Cheat the poor to make profit or give gifts to the rich. Either way, you lose. 30 wise sayings. Here are some sayings of people with wisdom, so listen carefully as I teach. You will be glad that you know these sayings and can recite them. I am teaching them today so that you may trust the Lord. I have written 30 sayings filled with sound advice. You can trust them completely to give you the right words for those in charge of you. First saying, don't take advantage of the poor or cheat them in court. The Lord is their defender, and what you do to them, he will do to you. Second saying, don't make friends with anyone who has a bad temper. You might turn out like them and get caught in a trap. Third saying, don't guarantee to pay someone else's debt. If you don't have the money, you might lose your bet. Fourth saying, don't move a boundary marker set up by your ancestors. Fifth saying, if you do your job well, you will work for a ruler and never be a slave. Chapter 23, sixth saying, when you are invited to eat with the king, use your best manners. Don't go and stuff yourself. That would be just the same as cutting your throat. Don't be greedy for all that fancy food. It may not be so tasty. Seventh thing, give up trying so hard to get rich. Your money flies away before you know it, just like an eagle suddenly taking off. Eighth saying, don't accept an invitation to eat a selfish person's food, no matter how good it is. People like that take note of how much you eat. They say, take all you want, but they don't mean it. Each bite will come back up, and all your kind words will be wasted. Ninth saying, don't talk to fools, they will just make fun of you. 10th saying, don't move a boundary marker or take the land that belongs to orphans. God all-powerful is there to defend them against you. 11th saying, listen to instruction and do your best to run. 12th saying, don't fail to correct your children. You won't kill them by being firm, and it may even save their lives. 13th saying, my children, if you show good sense, I will be happy, and if you are truthful, I will really be glad. 14th saying, don't be jealous of sinners, but always honor the Lord. Then you will truly have hope for the future. 15th saying, listen to me, my children, be wise and have enough sense to follow the right path. Don't be a heavy drinker or stuff yourself with food. It will make you feel drowsy, and you will end up poor with only rags to wear. 16th saying, pay attention to your father and don't neglect your mother when she grows old. Invest in truth and wisdom, discipline and good sense, and don't part with them. Make your father truly happy by living right and showing sound judgment. Make your parents proud, especially your mother. 17th saying, my son, pay close attention and gladly follow my example. Bad women and unfaithful wives are like a deep pit. They are waiting to attack you like a gang of robbers with victim after victim. 18th saying, who is always in trouble, who argues or fights, who has cuts and bruises, whose eyes are red, everyone who stays up late, having just one more drink. Don't even look at that colorful stuff bubbling up in the glass. It goes down so easily, but later it bites like a poisonous snake. You will see weird things and your mind will play tricks on you. You will feel tossed about like someone trying to sleep on a ship in a storm. You will be bruised all over without even remembering how it all happened. And you will lie awake asking, when will morning come so I can drink some more? Chapter 24, 19th saying, don't be jealous of crooks or want to be their friends. All they think about and talk about is violence and cruelty. 20th saying, use wisdom and understanding to establish your home. Let good sense fill the rooms with priceless treasures. 21st saying, wisdom brings strength and knowledge gives power. Battles are won by listening to advice and making a lot of plans. 22nd saying, wisdom is too much for fools. Their advice is no good. 23rd saying, no one but troublemakers think up trouble. Everyone hates senseless fools who think up ways to sin. 24th saying, don't give up and be helpless in times of trouble. 25th saying, don't fail to rescue those who are doomed to die. Don't say, I didn't know it. God can read your mind. He watches each of us and knows our thoughts, and God will pay us back for what we do. 26 is saying, honey is good for you, my children, and it tastes sweet. Wisdom is like honey for your life. If you find it, your future is bright. 27th saying, don't be a cruel person who attacks good people and hurts their families. Even if good people fall 7 times, they will get back up. But when trouble strikes the wicked, that's the end of them. 28th saying, don't be happy to see your enemies trip and fall down. The Lord will find out and be unhappy, then he will stop being angry with them. 29th saying, don't let evil people worry you or make you jealous. They will soon be gone like the flame of a lamp that burns out. 30th saying, my children, you must respect the Lord and the King, and you must not make friends with anyone who rebels against either of them. Who knows what sudden disaster the Lord or a ruler might bring? More sayings that make good sense. Here are some more sayings that make good sense. When you judge, you must be fair. If you let the guilty go free, people of all nations will hate and curse you. But if you punish the guilty, things will go well for you and you will prosper. Giving an honest answer is a sign of true friendship. Get your fields ready and plant your crops before setting up home. Don't accuse anyone who isn't guilty. Don't ever tell a lie or say to someone, I'll get even with you. I once walked by the field and the vineyard of a lazy fool. Thorns and weeds were everywhere and the stone wall had fallen down. When I saw this, it taught me a lesson. Sleep a little, doze a little, fold your hands and twiddle your thumbs. Suddenly poverty hits you and everything is gone.